Inna shirka la zulmun azim. Translation: do not associate others with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for false worship. It is indeed a huge wrongdoing. That shirk is exploitative, unjust and cruel. There is no forgiveness for shirk. I slowly began to understand the concept of Tawheed and the oneness of God. Having reached this point, I was one step closer to my destination. I then questioned my co-worker what was next. What did I have to do to come to the straight path? He replied that you must study the concept of God in your religion. More specifically, the oneness of God. And study the real teachings of your books. Don't focus on what people say, rather focus on the true teachings of your religion. I then began the process of self-study, following my co-worker's advice, trying to comprehend every detail. And I started with the basics of enlightening myself with Sikhism. Sikhism is monotheistic religion, which at the same time worshipping and believing in one God is the concept of Tawheed. The founder of Sikhism is Guru Nanak. Guru Nanak belonged to the Kshatriya family. His parents were Hindu. Because Guru Nanak was also influenced by Sufism. Therefore, the teachings of both Sikhism and Sufism relate. And since his parents were Hindu, therefore Hinduism also relate. Sikhism started in 15th century, founded in the land of Punjab, the land of 5 rivers. The origin of word Sikh comes from the word Sisya, which means student or a seeker of knowledge, truth. Sikh means to learn, just like in Arabic. Talib means a student or a student of knowledge, just like the Taliban in Afghanistan. In Sikhism, you must maintain 5 things: a comb, uncut hair, long underwear, kara, which is an iron bracelet, and lastly a kirpan, which is a safety knife. Sikhism also believes in 10 gurus and the Guru Granth Sahib. And idol worship is forbidden in Sikhism. In Sikhism, some things are taken from Hinduism and some from Islam. For example, in the Quran Surah Ikhlas and in the Guru Granth in the Japji chapter, also known as Mool Mantra. They both are the same, as they both talk about the oneness of God. Guru Nanak's teachings were always to worship God alone and not to bow down to anyone or anything but God. You can also tell just by his poetry, which is inside the Guru Granth. This is the true foundation of Sikhism, which sadly many Sikhs are unaware of. When I studied the Guru Granth, nowhere did it say to bow down, or in Punjabi, matha teko, to the Guru Granth Sahib, the pictures, the gurus, the idols and the book. Doing so is against the Guru Granth and Guru Nanak and his teachings. I also heard the famous story of when Guru Nanak went to Mecca, and when he turned his feet toward the Kaaba, while he was laying there, someone came and moved his feet away from the Kaaba. and the city Makkah and the Kaaba turned as well. This is according to the Sikhs and their belief. But upon doing some research, I discovered that there is not scientifically possible for the Kaaba to move, as Sikhism is only 500 years old. Therefore, scientists would have a historical record. If the Kaaba did move from its place when Guru Nanak went. For example, when Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was able to split the moon just by pointing at it. And recently, scientists have now discovered that in the past the moon did split.
Of interest in relation to the moon splitting, an Indian historical manuscript which says that this incident was observed by the Indian king of Malabar, Chakravarti Farmas, was the starting point of Islam spreading to India. Learning on inquiry that there was a prediction of the coming of a messenger of God from Arabia, he appointed his son as regent and set out to meet him. He embraced Islam at the hand of the Prophet.
I also discovered that non-Muslim cannot enter the Kaaba. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, Surah Tawbah, verse 28, believers, those who associate others with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in His divinity are unclean. So, after the expiry of this year, let them not even go near the sacred mosque, Al-Masjid Al-Haram. I also went a few times to Makkah and I saw physically that it is not possible, as it is even mentioned on the roads that go to the Kaaba. But it could be possible for Guru Nanak, since he was inspired by Sufism. For example, Sheikh Farid and Baba Bulle Shah. Anyway, the founder of Sikhism, Guru Nanak, was born in April 15, 1469. His father's name was Kalu Das or Kalu Khatri. His teacher was Muslim and his name was Sayyid Hassan, also known as Qutbuddin or Rukunuddin. That's why Guru Nanak was very interested in Islamic studies, as he learned Arabic, Farsi and studied Islamic studies from Sayyid Hassan. He was born in a Hindu family, but he studied from Muslim teacher. Therefore, his belief was based on Islamic teachings. He translated many Sufi poetries in Punjabi, like Sheikh Farid, Baba Bulle Shah, Kabir, Bahauddin, Zakaria, Sheikh Abdul Qadir Jilani, and etc. That's why Sheikh Farid's poetry is in their holy book, in the Guru Granth Sahib. About 112 verses called Shlok. Guru Nanak was very much impressed by the Sufis. He used to meditate for 40 days, just like the Sufis. It is called Chilla in Punjabi. He did chillas at many different places. Until this day, there are still a few gurdwaras named after his meditation, where he did chillas, such as Gurdwara Chilla Sahib, Guru Nanak Chilla Sahib Baghdad, Dargah Ajmer Sharif, Rajasthan, India, Shah Abdul Shakar Ganj. It is also called Guru Nanak's Chilla. Guru Nanak also wore long dresses, similar to the Arabs. But the only difference was on his dress the Kalma, the Shahada, the testimony, and Surah Fatiha The verses from the Holy Quran were written on it. An interesting fact is that you can still find this dress called the chola at the Dera Baba Nanak, located in the district Gurdaspura, India, Punjab, in the Gurdwara Chola Sahib. There is also a man that guides visitors and talk about the history of his dress and shows that dress to the visitors. Guru Nanak died in the year of 1539 when he was only 70 years old. Before he died, he chose the second Guru. His name was Angad Dev. Before Guru Angad died, he chose the third Guru, named Amar Das. After him, it was fourth Guru Ram Das, and then fifth Guru was Arjan Dev, and the sixth Guru was Har Gobind Ji. The seventh Guru was Har Rai. The eighth Guru was Har Krishan, and the ninth Guru was Tegh Bahadur. And finally, the 10th Guru was Guru Gobind Ji. When the last Guru died, the 11th Guru in Sikhism is now the Guru Granth Sahib, which is Sikhism's holy book.